this human experience, if we don't time travel and bend time, we're stuck where we're at. Google showed me the 10-point checklist of being a millionaire. I will have you to know, money is only one line item. The other 9 points is all mindset. Now, what I love to do is I get a Weeble and get on paper trading and start off at $1 million. Everything I ever wanted to invest in the stock market, I do it inside the paper trading account. So now,
that's like the play trade account type of thing.
Exactly. So when the money comes,
you could be rich up in there, easy.
Let's say I want to own.
You can take big risks that you would never take.
It gets even better.
Yeah.
So imagine you want to buy 100 NVIDIA and you can't afford it, but inside this portfolio, you got it. Well, we can go and take 10% of that with our real check and go and get it. Right? Now, I got something for that. I got a paper trading account for the crypto. You go to crypto, what is it? CoinMarketCap app, download. They have a what's it called? Paper trading or simulator account over there. So if you want to go and buy 1 million Bitcoin, you could do it inside the portfolio, and then maybe put $10 on Bitcoin as you can afford, but you get to see it, right? There's an app called Div Tracker, DIV Tracker, for those of us that got iPhones. And with this, we can now double up or double down on these dividend stocks and put 1 million shares and see, wait a minute, if I had the capital, I could make X amount per month with this dividend stock. But even though I ain't got it, I can still make progress towards that and time travel. So I know you met me. I mentioned time travel and bending time. And you was probably like, bro, this nigga is out of his mind.
I was all the way with you though when you went there. I'm like, hold on, where we going now? Hold on, we about to. I need to put my seatbelt on.
Yeah, man. So it's so important because this human experience. If we don't time travel and bend time, we're stuck where we're at. And to not be too crazy or too loony, but what are our parents doing? What haven't they done? We could fast forward to where they are on our timeline and say, okay, at worst, I'll end up like my parents or be as better off as my parents, right? For some of us. And the same is true for our jobs and our income. In a perfect world, my number is $43,200 a month. You know what I'm saying? So I got about 20K on me right now. 20K at the office. Yeah. And so it's like, we don't ask these questions. We don't need this, bro. It don't take $1 million, dog. I could plug right now. In the perfect world, I could plug in 300,000 in a dividend account. It's gonna spit out $3,700 a month indefinitely, and still not touch 300,000.
Right.
Not to mention you can loan against. Now, this is not financial advice. These are my crazy ideas.
You were saying that's the 3,700 is the dividend every month.
Every month, correct. And a lot of us look at great big ideas and say, man, that's too much money. But it's like, wait a minute. We all want to be millionaires. How about, in the words of Myron Golden, what's the one thing that stopped folks from being millionaires? $500,000. I was like, let me look into it. Well, 40 bands a month is like what? $500,000.
Mm-hmm. So you saying that $500,000 stopping people from getting to the million?
Yes. And what I'm also saying is that ain't a bad thing. So again, as a confidence coach, right, I want to bridge reality with our perceived reality and then weigh that against what we really want. So case in point, I'm making 40,000 a month. I'm sorry, 4,000. Man, yeah, talk like that. 40,000 40 a year, and my goal is to make 8K in a month. But I really want to do 40K in a month. So what I'll do, bro, I ask people, random strangers, same question I asked you. Perfect world, how much I want to make in a month. And what I found is whatever we make in a year is our goal for the month. But whatever bridges the gap, it take the crazy guy with orange hair to make it make sense.
Yeah.
That eye-opening reality sets us free because if we knew it was possible and it's for us, we can walk in it. And sometimes, bro, you need to come home. I bet the question is this. Even if I make 100K, a million a year, it's a number in a digital account. So how often do millionaires run through? How often do millionaires count $1 million out?
Never.
They might fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
So as humans, we need the tangibles to make it real.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? I could make 40K in a month and it's in my account.
Yeah.
But through this exercise, I can count 20,000 every day. If I count 20,000 every day, psychologically, I'm not making 20 grand in a month, 40 grand in a month. I'm making 600,000 because I'm counting every day.
Every day.
Right? So
that.
Hey man, all I know is like my clothing brand, Out of Poverty Create Riches. I ain't always had it, and the idea of having it set me free. So if my ideas sound a little loopy,
hold on. He said I ain't always have it, but the idea of having it set me free. I like that. I'm just noting all these bars.
The idea of freedom is worth the risk. What I gotta do? Run that way at nighttime and keep running? Oh yeah, I'm out of here. Freedom is that way? Oh yes, yeah. Bro. I'm running.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, in college, dog, just kind of make it all make sense. My sense of urgency. My grandmother is 90 something, 90 plus. My mom and father are 70 plus. And you know, for most of my life, I've been asking for money. And well, yeah. And sometimes I be up and I be paying bills. Right. And so, you know, for me, I ain't got no kids. I'm about taking care of those that brought me into this world first. And that's my urgency. It's not nobody's business, but if I get on the ball and be more intentional, my parents and my grandmother might live 1.5 years longer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's like, okay, these exercises, if I study the wealthy and the famous people, case in point, I graduated college. My degree had me overqualified for a warehouse gig, so I spent most of my time on Google. Google showed me the 10-point checklist of being a millionaire. I will have you to know money is only one line item. The other 9 points is all mindset. So before you got the money, you might as well have the money management.
Yeah.
Mindset, the routine. Most wealthy folk work out. All the poor folk don't want to work out. Most
I'm on my way
folk,
to the gym after this. I was supposed to hit the gym before this, but it's cool because I'm going right after. So I'm falling in line right now.
I don't want to hog the ball, man. I want you to ask.
It's been a
want you to ask thought-provoking questions.
Yeah.
Q&A.
So if anybody want I feel like, yo, I just got plenty out of that. But if anybody got any like specific questions, let's go ahead. I don't know if I need to unmic y'all, if y'all good to go. Or if you just want to add some insights, let it fly. And if we could keep it one at a time too, that would be amazing.
Anybody got any questions, thoughts, concerns, ideas?
So we got a question in the chat, right? Yaz's mom is tuned in and said, for Truly, was his confidence only influenced by the females from school? Because she doesn't hear any self-assured influence from female family and friends. It's a good question.
Okay, so it's full circle. To be honest, what keeps me on the ball is my little sister. Now, she's my little sister, but she's really my big sister because she sees my value. She knows my worth in the marketplace. And so, you know, those things that kind of help me steer clear of neglecting myself is, brother, you making all this money, buy some new shoes. You looking like some, do something with yourself. What's up with your hair? And so my mom said, son, you're not my handsome boy. Look at you. You all scrappy. So I do have family support. You know, I'm always my auntie favorite baby. You feel me? And at the same token too, I got some cousins that hold me accountable, right? But you know, earlier on, I do have to be honest and say, yes, what I learned was, okay, no, let me see. the exposure I had when I was younger, it let me know how I saw myself. And then my family group and peers reminded me of the value that they saw in me.
And
Raise those two things together to get to where I'm at now, where it's more like a moral compass. So as I become more, right, I tap in with family. They're excited. My sister is the coaching client of mine. You know what I'm saying? We bounce ideas off each other. Even in conversation, brother, you should just record stuff like this. This was a $1 million conversation we just had, brother. Like, okay, you know what? You're right. And so for all of us that are content creators, the voice notes is our best friend. You feel me? I struggled in the beginning because in conversation, like when I met you, I can spit it out. It flows so effortlessly. But to go into a space and hit record, it's like, what the hell I'm gonna say? And so now in me being more comfortable by having a friend, by phoning a friend and kicking off the conversation or going live and just feeding off of others' energy.